Hey guys, Zach Mueller here, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing a little bit of a tour of my battle vest that I've been making. I've added more to it. I think the last thing I did as far as like a jacket tour was, I want to say it was my final battle jacket tour. The reason I say final is because I've added a lot more patches to it that I didn't even think was possible to add to it. So, before I jump into this video, subscribe, it's free, it takes no time, you can just quickly press the button, ring the bell, and if you don't end up liking this video or any of my future videos, you can unsubscribe, that's free as well. So let's get right into this. Alright, first things first, I want to do the front. I feel like the front would be good. Okay, I'm going to stand up for this. First things first, we got this Ghoul Lunatics Asylum, Ghoul Lunatics Asylum patch, because I like Ghoul. Ghoul's great. Got a couple Ghoul records actually, which is awesome. Next we got obviously one of the founders of modern day heavy metal, and it's Led Zeppelin. Not like modern day, but they're what's caused modern day heavy metal. Norwegian flag, just because, kind of just Norway. And I use it to represent Carpathian Forest on this jacket, though I will eventually get a Carpathian Forest patch or something, because I love Carpathian Forest. They're one of my favorite black metal bands, and I don't think this jacket would be complete until I have something from them. Next, going down, we have a pin. It says Zyltoid. That's a Devin Townsend reference, and I actually got a Devin Townsend 5-pack and all that of pins, and there's 4 of them on here. So, next we got Metallica's Kill 'Em All album, arguably the thrashiest of Metallica's albums to date. Good album, honestly, probably my favorite by them. But I like all Metallica albums for the most part. Saint Anger's, it could be better, but you know, it's not as bad as people make it out to be. People make it out to be like the worst thing ever. It's not the worst thing ever. And I'm not going to go all elitist with it and try to fit in with the pack. Don't try and do that. Form your own opinions. Listen to it yourself. Next we got Kark Angren, and the patch is, I believe this is Where the Corpses Sink Forever. Love Kark Angren, one of my favorite symphonic black metal bands. They're more modern, and I actually pre-ordered one of their albums, Frankenstein Style e Montanus, and I also have This Is No Fairy Tale on CD. I want to get their stuff on vinyl because I don't have any Kark Angren vinyls yet, and it kind of it's a little upsetting to me. Also, I never realized how tall I am until I stand up on camera. That's fun. Next, Judas Priest, and it's obviously the British Steel album. It's actually kind of silverish. I love the way it looks. Got it from my local record store. I love to support them, and it's just like I saw it and I was like, yeah, I want this one. So, next at the bottom, we're gonna have one that divides people. Burzum, because a lot of people don't like Varg, and it's like, I separate the music from the artist, honestly. Varg might have committed murder, and Varg might be a bit of a racist, being completely honest, but that's also because of his religious beliefs. I'm not going to blame anything, put anybody down for their beliefs or anything like that, but, you know, separate the music from the artist. If you don't like the person, he is, you know, don't put down the music and say you can't listen to music. Don't blacklist that. Next, we got this side. A lot of red. Now, that was actually an idea for this jacket. We did alternating color and black and white, so it's fun. Except up at the tops, kind of. First, we got Bloodbath, another circle patch, and I was like, yeah, I love them. Bloodbath is the second death metal band I ever got into after Cannibal Corpse. Because I heard about Cannibal Corpse, and I was like, okay, I'll check out this band, and I was like, holy shit, that's extreme. Nowadays, I'm looking at Cannibal Corpse, and I'm like, yeah, pretty good, but not extreme. It's extreme when you first start, but I mean, like, it's still extreme. They got a lot of good stuff. If you ask me personally, Barnes Era is the best. So, next we got Idle Hands before they changed their name into Unto Others, and it's a Don't Waste Your Time patch. I like it. It's silver again, and I love the way it looks. It fits perfectly. It's a tombstone shaped patch. I love me some tombstones. Next we got Metal Patches Vinyl. He is a Instagrammer, I guess is how you put it. He posts a lot of pictures of metal patches and vinyls, and he actually made 4 patch challenges that I've done all 4 of on my Instagram. So if you want a link to my Instagram, check out the description below. Next we got Diacide, arguably one of the, I wouldn't say controversial, but like Glenn Benton, he's a little weird. He's a little whacked out in the head. Music's good though. We're gonna work down here. Celtic Frost, or Celtic Frost, I pronounce it Celtic Frost. You can argue in the comments which way it's pronounced, or not, because, you know, respect the way people pronounce things. Morbid Tales, yeah, it says 1984 at the bottom, so, very nice patch. I was initially going to use this in between the buttons on here, but I was like, oh shit, that's too big, and I ended up putting it here. There's probably going to be something small that goes right here. That honestly just comes down to if I can find anything for it, which more than likely I can. Next we got A Blaze in the Northern Sky, Dark Throne, because Dark Throne is another one of my favorite black metal bands. I love basically all their albums. And I think that they're pretty awesome as a band. Also, I forgot about the pins. The Ziltoid with the presidential campaign stuff like Uncle Sam, Space Cat, and the Empathy, or whatever it's called, Devin Townsend album. I forgot how to pronounce it for a little bit. Next we got Iron Maiden's Number of the Beast, the first ever Iron Maiden shirt I ever bought, and the first Iron Maiden album I ever listened to, period. I remember listening to that while playing Borderlands 2, so it's kind of stuck with me. Next at the bottom we got Motorhead, and it's the Ace of Spades, obviously. Got this one at the record store I go to as well, because it's like, I'm going to support the record store I go to, because, yeah. And Motorhead's awesome. I got 2 Motorhead records in my collection, and I love them. Next we got Zyklon B. Zyklon B is awesome. War metal, proto-war metal from the like Norway era stuff. Pretty awesome stuff. I think you guys would like it, and, you know, always check it out. You know, you can find their stuff on YouTube. It's not that hard to find. Now, the back. Obviously, like Trivium up here. I like Trivium. Some of that stuff is pretty good. I've been listening to a lot of the modern day albums, but like I've listened to their older stuff, and I love their older stuff. So, next we got the Barnes era logo for Cannibal Corpse. Why Barnes era logo? Duh. Barnes era is my favorite. Got some of my favorite stuff on it too. So, but I'm not discrediting George. George is a great frontman. I just think Barnes had more. I don't know. His vocals were a little bit more unique. Okay, next we got Venom, obviously, because Venom is great. Proto-black or black metal or whatever you want to call them, because they were kind of proto-black, they were like first wave, kind of. Abbott, because I love Abbott. Obviously, I've got an Abbott poster up there, one of my favorite bands. One of the bands that really got me into black metal too, so like, yeah. Even over Mayhem and Dark Throne. Anthrax, because, yeah, thrash metal. Okay. Woods of Ypres, because Woods of Ypres is one of my favorite bands of all time overall. Definitely my favorite Canadian band, which is kind of funny. Catatonia, I actually have this as a back patch on one of my other jackets, which I'm going to eventually do a tour of on here. Catatonia's Fall of Hearts album, which I do enjoy, I own on vinyl. I went out of my way to find that one in great condition, $30, and it plays beautifully on Discogs. Look for stuff on Discogs is what it comes down to. I don't try to look for any special edition stuff. I just look for, does it play good? Is it good condition? If the answer to that is yes and yes, I'm buying it. Except if it's actually an edition I'm trying to go after, such as a tape that came with a patch or a special bag. So that's a different story for another time. Next we got Korn. I know a lot of the elitists are shitting their pants in the comments right now, but I like them. New metal's pretty cool, so don't get all up. Okay. Over here we got Typo Negative, Dead Again patch. Kind of looks communist, if you ask me, but beyond that. Next to it we got Municipal Waste, one of the best modern day thrash bands in my personal opinion. A lot of people would say the same, but like, yeah. This is my double back patch jacket. As you can see, one side has Amon Arts, Jormsviking, or however you pronounce it. The album art for that, I mean, it's amazing. Other side is Dio's Holy Diver, and love the album, love Dio, rip Dio, you know, all that good stuff. And I just thought these two would contrast well. One's more warm colors, one's more cool colors. So, look up your color theory if you don't know what I'm talking about. Next we got the Candlemass, Doomicus Metalus Metallicus, or however the album's ordered. The symbol off of that cover, I love it. It's silver. It's sewn in like a white thread or gray thread. Nowadays, I actually do have a shiny silver thread, and you'll see that in future Battle Jacket tours. In the middle here, we got Dead Spawn, a blackened death metal band from Arizona. Great stuff. Check them out. They're smaller. You can pick up these patches. You can pick up green, red, and white in this shape or a square shape on MetalDevastation.com. Metal Devastation is one of my favorite places. Go check out Metal Devastation. What are you waiting for? Next below that, we got Toxic Holocaust. For the longest time, I thought this was the most unreadable logo I ever had, but no, that's still debatable. Love them. I love the way the patch looks. And the bridge patches are all white and will always be all white. Next, we got Immortals Classic logo, used on some of their earlier albums. Can't really think of the names of any right now. But yeah, in the middle there, Abath is from Immortals, so it's kind of a... Everybody freaking knows that. It's not a fun fact. Next at the bottom, we got Cradle of Filth, one of my favorite bands as well. Exhibit A. But yeah, Cradle of Filth, awesome. Cruelty and the Beast got me into symphonic metal as well. Below that, Ministry, one of my favorite industrial metal bands. They also started off as synth, and I own one of their synth albums, and I'm happy to own it. I'm proud to own it. Actually, not one of their synth albums, the synth album that Al despises, and that would be With Sympathy. Or synth, electronic, whatever you want to call it. New wave, popish, who cares? Behemoth, because I like Behemoth. A lot of people would say poser band, hot topic band, whatever you want to call it. I like Behemoth. Behemoth's early work is amazing. Behemoth's current work is amazing. I like the classic logo better, but I couldn't find that. I know Metal Devastation has it now, and I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't get it. So, yeah. Godsmack. Godsmack is pretty good, honestly. I like the patch, fits nice, and it's about the same size as Behemoth, which is what I was trying to go for. Above that, we have Slipknot that I colored blue. I like the way the patch looks. Poses are shit, or no posers. Some people consider it a poser band, but like I love the band, and I listen to like literally every type of metal because I don't judge until I've heard the band, and I can find stuff to like in every genre. Next to that, you got Deep Purple, one of the classic originators of heavy metal, and yeah, that's about it for this one. This one is still a work in progress. So yeah. I know I haven't done one of these in a while. I know this is kind of a longer video compared to my last two. I wanted to do something longer, kind of a treat for you guys. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and comment. You know, it does help out. Just like if you dislike the video. Check in the description. I've got stuff there. Our recommended album is Lost Keloid Family. I forgot the name of it, but like the full album name. It'll be up in that corner. So I had it written down, but it ran out of space. Go check it out. It's a good album. Good doom metal, as always. And check down in the description the link to my Bandcamp page. I got Ershayum patches for sale, and eventually Acid Sludge patches. So keep an eye out for that. Anyways, guys, as well in the description, you've got a link to the music used in this video. Thank you, Spaceweed. Great band. Another doom metal one. I love using their music as background because it works really well. And also in the description there's a Spoil Me tab. That's basically just the link to my Bandcamp wishlist if you feel like buying something. You don't have to. It's not required, and I'm not going to beg you to. So check that out if you want to. Anyways, guys, if you think anybody would enjoy this, please share it with somebody because that helps out immensely. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.
Bye-bye.